Hello dear friends. You're welcome to our YouTube channel. We hope that this video you're about to watch and every content on our channel will bless you tremendously. Please subscribe if you haven't yet done so and turn on the notification bell, so you do not miss any of our content. Don't forget to like this video as well and be a blessing to others by sharing it with them. We love to read your comments too. Kindly let us know in the comments section how our videos have impacted you. Thanks and God bless.
Fiona, what in a disaster did you make me this morning in the name of breakfast?
Dave, how is it a disaster? I've been up since 4 a.m., making your breakfast and the children's before we leave home this morning. The kids loved it.
How won't they love it? That's the rubbish you've made my children's tongue accustomed to.
Why do you always talk to me like this, Dave? What will I ever do right? If I cook, you find something wrong. If I don't cook, you also complain. Why am I always wrong to you?
Simple. Because you practically can't do anything well. I still wonder how I got so unlucky to have married you.
Dave, the kids can hear you.
And so what? Let them hear. Oh, you want to paint a good picture of yourself to them. Let them know how very gullible their mother is.
Don't talk to me like that, Dave. I'm not gullible.
I have warned you. Never you answer me back. You are gullible. I will say that to you over and over again.
Sweetie, you look so gorgeous.
Thank you, my darling husband.
Last night was explosive. I can't get it off my mind.
Come on, don't make me shy.
Nothing to be shy about, sweetie. You are my wife and I love how your body satisfies me and mine yours too.
You are very correct, darling.
I made us breakfast this morning while you were asleep. Table is set and the kids are eating already.
Ah, you are the best, sweetheart.
And you are beyond best. Come in, let's go eat, before we all leave home this morning.
All right, darling.
This guy, you've come again this morning. Why are you always excited?
It's not a bad thing to be excited, is it?
Well, it's not.
Good morning, Dave. How are you this beautiful Monday morning?
Good morning, Roland. I guess you're the only one having a beautiful Monday morning. My wife got me upset as usual, with the disastrous breakfast she made me this morning.
Common man. No way you'd keep talking about your wife in this manner. Show that woman some gratitude, she puts in a lot of effort.
You say that because you are married to a beautiful, intelligent and smart woman. Some of us are managing gullible and foolish wives.
This is wrong, Dave. So wrong. What has she done to deserve this from you? Your wife is a great woman, meek and with a beautiful heart. My wife and her are close friends and she never stops talking of how valuable she is to her life and the humility, love, care and virtues always flowing from her.
Forget all of that. I need her to be smarter and more intelligent.
Besides, Dave, you are a Christian and a deacon in your church too. Is it that you are not aware of how the Bible commands we husbands to treat our wives or you choose not to care? Allow the word of God guide you, Dave, and stop bringing reproach to the name of God before the unbelievers with this terrible attitude towards your wife.
Common, preach at me now, Mr. Preacher. And that's enough for the morning. I'm off to my desk.
Good morning, ma'am Fiona. Trust your weekend went well?
Good morning, sir. Yes, it did, sir. How was yours too?
Very well. I wanted to take a moment to express my deep appreciation for your hard work and dedication to our school. Your commitment has not gone unnoticed.
Thank you, Principal. I've always believed in giving my best to our students and the school community.
Your efforts have not only benefited our students, but have also impressed the school board. I'm pleased to inform you that, following the transfer of our previous vice principal, they have decided to promote you to the position of vice principal.
Oh, wow. I'm honored and thrilled to hear that, Principal.
You've earned this promotion, ma'am Fiona. Your leadership and dedication have shown through, and I have no doubt you will excel in your new role. We'll work closely together to ensure a smooth transition.
Thank you so much, Principal. I'm ready to take on this new responsibility and continue to contribute to the success of our school.
I have every confidence in you, Ma'am Fiona. Congratulations on your well-deserved promotion, and let's keep making our school even better together.
Thank you, Principal. I won't let you down, and I'm excited to serve as Vice Principal. Dave, I've got very exciting news. I got promoted at work today to the position of Vice Principal. I didn't see it coming at all. I'm so excited.
What is your problem, Fiona? Don't you see I'm busy?
Dave, I said I got a promotion. Should that be your response?
Woman, don't get me mad this evening. You got a promotion and so what? What is new or special about people getting promotions? Is my dinner ready, please?
Yes, it is. The table is set already, and you can go eat now.
Good.
No, Dave. I'm not up to this tonight.
Why? Come on, Fiona. I want your body tonight.
I'm not happy, Dave. Your reaction to the news of my promotion hurt me. Besides, I am very tired. I had been cooking and working since I returned from work.
Oh, there she goes again. That was nothing, Fiona. Just a hungry and frustrated man, trying to tidy up his work and get some food in his tummy. You should be sensitive enough to know when to talk or not talk to me. I was tired then, woman.
This is not fair. It's not fair how you treat me, Dave. What have I done to deserve this from you? All you do is condemn, criticize, abuse, and hit me. It's not fair.
Fiona, I am not ready for this tonight. What is your problem? Why do you like making little matters appear like big issues? What happened was nothing. I told you I was tired and hungry. Or don't you get it? Just stop, okay? And if you know what is good for you, take off your clothes now and get on the bed. I have too much tension I need to release tonight. You should even be happy that I want to touch you. Do you know how many women beg for their husbands to sleep with them? I'm going to use the toilet now. Don't let me come back and meet you still dressed up. Take your clothes off now, woman.
God, I don't know if I can take this anymore. I'm losing my mind. I have trusted you for years to change Dave's heart. I have prayed and prayed for this miracle. God, will you not do it? Please, God.
Sweetheart, when last did you hear from your friend Fiona?
We chat once in a while. I even plan to give her a call soon. I want us to hang out together. It's been a while we did.
Please do, I think she will need it. That woman is not doing fine at all.
I know, honey. I wonder how she landed with that monster of a husband.
It's just sad. I get very irritated at how he talks in a condescending way about her.
I remember, she even told me she just got a promotion. She is now the vice principal of the only international school in our state.
Wow, that is massive and worth celebrating.
True, Fiona deserves it for real. She works with all her heart at that school and at anything she does. She has always been a hardworking and dedicated person since our university days. She's such a sweet person as well.
It's truly sad, the kind of husband she's got.
Yeah, I would give her a call tonight and invite her to a hangout over the weekend. Just us ladies relaxing, unwinding and catching up.
Great idea. Enjoy.
Fiona, this hangout feels so good.
Yes. So good. This is one I didn't even know I needed.
I knew you needed this. That was why I made it happen, despite you being hesitant.
Shannon, you're so thoughtful and sweet. Thank you so much for making this happen.
You're welcome, friendy, and congratulations on your recent promotion. Girl, you deserve every single success you get. You're such a smart and hardworking lady and your heart is the sweetest and kindest. Fiona, you are such a blessing to me. Never had such a friend who is valuable in every way as you.
Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate you immensely. You are a blessing to me as well, and I value our friendship.
But how are you, Fiona? You know what I mean.
My friend, I know. I just hope one day soon, when you ask that question again, I can sincerely say I am fine.
When will that be, Fiona? For how long will you continue to endure this? Does he still hit you?
Yes, but not as frequently as before. It's more of verbal abuse and emotional abuse now. He gaslights me at every opportunity.
I don't care about the frequency, Fiona. You should not be hit at all nor abused in these other ways. If hitting were not involved, then we can say you could endure, but my friend, a man who hits you, can kill you. I am not saying divorce him, but you can separate for a while and seek counsel and therapy, both for you and him. If he is repentant, there can be reparation and reconciliation. If not, you guys might have to just be that way.
Shannon, it's not that easy. What happens to the children? I don't want to do anything that would affect their psyche or mental health.
And you don't think, your children seeing their dad hit and abuse you is not already bad for their psyche and mental health? Fiona, you're a great woman, an asset in so many ways, but you have become a shadow of yourself in the hands of a man who doesn't value you. It should not be, marriage should not be endured, but enjoyed. I hear that he is a deacon at your church. I feel you should speak with your pastor. Is this not part of why God placed them over us?
I doubt if the church can do much about this. Besides, Dave would kill me. Dare I mention it to the pastor or anyone at that? Dave doesn't listen to anyone, he doesn't fear anyone, not even God.
This is sad, and very annoying. You shouldn't be so helpless. I am not happy to see you go through this. If anything ever happens to you in the hands of Dave, don't you know people would say, didn't she have friends and family in a church who knew she was being abused? Why did they do nothing about it? Nobody would know that you enabled your abuser, by not getting help and also getting out of the abusive situation. This is not fair on everyone who loves you and cares about you.
I know, Shannon. Just keep praying for me. I am praying and trusting God that Dave will change.
When will that be? This is sad, but it is well.
Not again. This car won't stop breaking down despite all the money I keep spending on repairs. I'm running late for work. What do I do with this disgrace of a car? I'd just have to leave it parked here till lunch and join the next bus to work. I just hope it is safe here.
Good morning, Dave. You got to work really late this morning. Is everything okay?
My car broke down again. I'm tired of that car. I have spent so much money on repairs, but it's as though for each repair, another thing goes wrong with it.
This car again. So where is it now?
I just had to leave it parked by the roadside. I'd meet my mechanic there at lunch, so he can pick it up.
Oh, sorry about the car.
Thanks, man.
Such a pleasant surprise this morning from the management though, surprising almost all the staff with promotions and salary raise. What's that look, Dave? Aren't you happy about this?
Why should I be? My name was omitted from the promotion list again, and instead of a salary raise, I got a cut in salary. What's going on? What sort of partiality is being displayed here? Even junior staff and new staff get promoted, but as for me, they keep me stagnant and keep cutting my salary.
Really? Again? I thought it had been resolved the last time you complained to the management.
That is what they tell me all the time, yet they do nothing about it. It's so frustrating. How can everyone be getting promotions and I keep getting sidelined? I have been looking other places for a new job, as I can't stay stagnant here, but everywhere seems unfavorable to me.
Oh, sorry man.
I'm just so frustrated. My life feels stagnant generally. Nothing seems to work, and I have been praying and fasting for so long. I do different kinds of prayers and fasting, yet nothing is working. Why is God sometimes this partial? See other people in this office who aren't even Christians, let alone as committed as I am, getting promotions, like it's a joke.
That's sad, man. But are you willing to hear the truth?
What?
Have you ever given it thought that the reason your life is currently so stagnant and you're disfavored and all your prayers and fasting are ineffective could be connected to how you mistreat your wife Fiona?
What? Don't be ridiculous, Roland.
You are a Christian bro, and a deacon at that. You should know better.
Hey bro, stop it. You think everyone will be a woman rapper, manipulated and controlled by their wives, like you?
What? Woman rapper? Is that how you see it? It's all good. That's enough for the morning. See you around, bro.
Get lost, please.
Dave, I have been getting debit alerts for 3 days in a row from my bank account. Did you make these transfers?
Are you now saying I'm a thief?
I never said so, Dave.
Why then would you be asking me such question? Why won't you call your bank to complain instead?
Dave, you have all my bank and email accounts passwords by coercion, and you and I know that this is not the first time you'd move money out of my personal account without my knowledge. Why then should I call the bank?
Such effrontery. The next time you accuse me of such again, I'd kill you. So, Yes, I was the one who moved the money out of your account, since you care to know. I moved money out of your account and so what? I am your husband and I own you and everything you think you have got.
I work hard to earn money for myself, Dave. You keep yours away from me and never give me a dime. I have to bear the cost for most things around the house and for the children without your input, and yet you want to spend my money. How is that fair?
Will you shut up? Get out of my sight right now. Mad woman.
Dave. Stop calling me a mad woman. I am not mad.
What even gave this idiot of a wife the effrontery to even ask? Is she growing wings now? I need to cut off those wings ASAP.
Oh God. I think I'm losing my mind. I think it's time for me to run away, like Shannon said. I can't take this anymore. I might just be dead one day from the heartache alone. I need to run away with my children to somewhere safe. Probably travel to my parents. I have been hiding all of this from them all these years, but not anymore. It's safe with Dad and Mom. This man will kill me if I don't leave. I think I'd apply for a leave at work to begin from next week and just run away till I can figure things out. Let me call Shannon in the daytime to let her in on my plan.
Roland, sweetheart, I saw the gift you got me and the note you left in it. That's so sweet. It's not even my birthday.
Sweetheart, I do not have to wait till your birthday to get you a gift, do I?
Aw, thank you, darling. You're the best husband any woman can have.
But I thank God that not just any woman has me, but a really special woman, that is you. I value and cherish you, Shannon darling. You're a precious gift to my life. I would never stop telling you and showing you how much you mean to me.
Aw, I love you, darling.
I love you too, sweetie.
Yeah, Fiona called me earlier today. While at work, she plans on leaving Dave. She says she'd leave with her children to her parents' place sometime next week.
It's sad, but I'm in support. That guy is a very cruel and wicked person. He is also very arrogant and full of himself. I don't think he'd ever listen to anyone. Her life and safety matter. One needs to be alive to stay married, and if the marriage has become the harbinger of one's death, then it is better to leave and remain alive than remain and die untimely.
True words, honey. I'd go pick her and the children up to the airport early in the morning next Monday immediately Dave leaves home for work. She asked that we don't tell Dave about her whereabouts after she is gone. I believe her parents' home will be a safe place for her. Probably they can also later on call Dave to order and counsel both of them.
I believe it would be better if it were Dave's family calling him to order. There has to be someone Dave can listen to, maybe his pastor or something.
Fiona would always say there's no one. I don't know how that is possible. But even if there was anyone to call him to order, it would be his personal choice on how he wants to treat his wife. Some men have people who can call them to order, but still wouldn't listen.
I agree. Hopefully Dave by some divine intervention will change for the better and there can be reparation and reconciliation.
I hope so too. That is Fiona's earnest prayer. She believes God can change him.
Such heart. Well, while she awaits the answer to her prayers, let her seek safety.
Absolutely.
Hello Dave, thank you for coming in today. I wanted to talk to you about something important.
Sure, what's going on?
I'm sorry to say that we've had to make some difficult decisions due to downsizing in the company. Unfortunately, your position is one that we have to eliminate, and we have to let you go.
Oh, I see. This is unexpected. Can you provide me with more details?
I understand that this is unexpected, and I want to assure you that this decision was made after careful consideration. We've had to make cuts in various departments, and your position was affected.
Is there any chance of reconsideration or a different role within the company?
I truly wish we could explore those options, but at this time, there are no available positions for you to transition into. We will, of course, provide you with support during this transition, including severance pay and assistance with job placement.
I appreciate your transparency. What are the next steps, and when will my last day be?
Your last day will be today at close of work, and HR will provide you with all the necessary information regarding your final paycheck, benefits, and returning company property. They will be in touch shortly to guide you through the process.
All right, thank you for letting me know. I'll start preparing for this change.
I understand this is a challenging time, and I want to thank you for your contributions to the company. If you have any questions or need any assistance during this transition, please don't hesitate to reach out to HR or me.
I appreciate your understanding and support. I'll make sure to stay in touch and handle this with professionalism.
That's great to hear. Please feel free to reach out if you need any references or assistance in your job search. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you, I'll keep that in mind. Goodbye, and take care. Where do I want to start from now? I have lost my job. There are no jobs out there. How do I survive this? My car is bad, everything is down. Thank God I have my wife's bank app password, else how do I cope financially? Oh, my bus is here. For the past 1 hour since I got back from work, I have searched for Fiona and the children everywhere. Where could Fiona have gone with my children? It's unlike her to not be home at this time. She has no friends, but Shannon, Roland's wife, and she dares not go visit her without my permission. This stupid woman had better had a sensible explanation of her whereabouts by the time she returns, because today isn't even a good day at all. I have just lost my job for crying out loud. She didn't even make me dinner. I knew she was beginning to grow some sort of wings. That will not last. I will deal with her when she returns from wherever her miserable feet have carried her. Wait, it's 10 p.m. and my wife and children are nowhere to be found. Her numbers are unreachable too. What's going on? Do I go make a report at the police station or I call Roland to ask if his wife knows her whereabouts? I doubt if she does. Besides, I don't want anything to do with that annoying woman rapper Roland guy, not even now that I have lost my job, before he'd arrogantly start saying it's because of how I treat my wife. I'd be at Fiona's workplace tomorrow morning to find out if anyone knows her whereabouts. So Fiona had applied for a leave from work before yesterday. This was well planned. She has gone somewhere with my children. If she had gone alone, I wouldn't have bothered, but why take my children along? And she has changed all her passwords too. I said it, Fiona has grown wings. I'm sure Shannon her friend gave her this effrontery. Oh, Fiona has no idea what I'd do to her when she returns. She'd be in serious trouble. It's been one hell of a month. No job, everywhere I have applied to rejected me. I can barely get food to eat. I cannot go anywhere as I have no money to transport myself. Not heard from my wife and children. I know she must be with her parents. Her numbers are unreachable too. Wow, I didn't know Fiona had this kind of guts though. God will punish Fiona for changing her bank app password. I wish she'd just stray back into this house, it will be hell for her. But I need my children back. How do I get them?
Dave.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
This is not about me, but about you. You see, Dave, you should have been dead now, but for the prayers of Fiona your wife. Her prayers over you have rescued you from many traps of the wicked, time and time again.
Fiona.
Yes, Fiona. The same Fiona that you mistreat, treat so cruelly and have made her become a shadow of herself. Dave, are you not aware that you will one day stand before God at the end of your life and give account of how you treated Fiona your wife? Fiona is first his daughter, his beloved, before she is your wife. Her Father in heaven loves and treats her so tenderly, so what makes you think you can be harsh against her and go free? Your colleague Roland has tried to warn you several times, but you have been so adamant and unrepentant. What is the basis of your foul pride? Mere foolishness. Don't you know that husbands ought to love their wives as their own bodies? He who loves his wife loves himself. God commands men to love their wives as their own bodies, noting in Ephesians 5:28 that a man who shows love for his wife also clearly loves himself. You have been fighting against yourself all the while that you mistreated Fiona, and this is why life has been very unfavorable to you. The harshness you mete out to her is what life has rewarded you back with. Scriptures in 1 Peter 3:7 referred to wives as the weaker vessel, not to mean they are weaker morally, intellectually, or spiritually. Some women are stronger than their husbands in these areas. This is speaking of men being stronger physically. It is also important to notice that Bible said weaker instead of weak, because men are physically weak too. They get sick, they can be injured, they are susceptible to aging and eventually die. A man's physical weakness should remind him to be sensitive to his wife's physical weakness. God made men physically stronger primarily so they can protect women. One of the evilest tragedies is when men use their strength to hurt women. God gave men greater strength so they could be protected. Treating your wife as the weaker vessel means making her feel safe and protected. Colossians 3:19 instructs, "Husbands, love your wives and do not be harsh with them." Wives should not have to fear verbal, emotional, or physical abuse. Rather, every wife should be confident that her husband will step up and protect her from danger. Every husband, as best as he can, should put himself between his wife and anything that might threaten her physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. Even though women are physically weaker, when we bring that together with the next words in 1 Peter 3 verse 7, heirs together of the grace of life, we see that it prevents us from thinking wives are at all inferior to their husbands because the word, heirs, speaks of equality. In the ancient Roman world, only males were heirs. In contrast, the gospel makes women fellow heirs and co-inheritors, which was a radical concept in that era. The fact wives are heirs together reminds husbands that even though they are given headship, their wives are still identical to them in terms of spiritual privilege and importance. Husbands who see their wives in this way will protect them because they recognize they're married to daughters of the King. Verse 7 of 1 Peter 3 continues by urging husbands to give honor to the wife. Honor begins from the heart. That means despite knowing her in and out, you hold her in very high esteem and you communicate the honor you have for her at every chance possible. 1 Peter 3:7 ends with a sobering warning that should cause any Christian husband to treat his wife well, that your prayers may not be hindered. Scripture teaches in Psalm 66 verse 18 and John 9 verse 31 that it is sin that hinders our prayers. 1 Peter 3:7 specifies one sin that prevents God from hearing the prayers of husbands, the sin of mistreating their wives. Every form of mistreatment. You don't have to hit her before you have mistreated her. Every form of abuse, dishonor, lack of truth and so on against your wife is mistreatment. The only prayer God will hear from husbands when they mistreat their wives is a prayer of repentance. Lord, I am truly sorry for the way I treated my wife. To every genuine believer, prayer is so invaluable that the danger of hindering it should make them fear. I believe it is safe to say that one of the best motivators for a husband to treat his wife well is to keep his prayers from being hindered. You see why your prayers have been unanswered. You see why your life has been so difficult. Don't you know whoever finds a wife, finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord? How then do you treat your good thing badly and expect to see good? Or how do you expect to obtain favor from God, when He has given you favor bodily and you abuse her? Man has warned you, but you have turned the deaf ear. This is your last divine warning, Dave. If you ever maltreat Fiona your wife again, you'd be a dead man.
Oh my God, it was a dream. It felt so real. I don't want to be a dead man. I need to go look for Fiona and ask for her forgiveness. Oh God, I have been such a terrible husband and human, please forgive me. I hope Fiona will find a place in her heart to forgive me and give me a chance to make things right. Fiona, I know I do not deserve your forgiveness, but can you please find a place in your heart to forgive me for how I have mistreated you in our marriage? I'm sorry for the pain and hurt I have caused you. I'm truly sorry.
Why are you sorry, Dave? It's over a month since I left with the kids. I heard you lost your job the morning we left. Oh, you have tried to move money from my account and couldn't, so you need me back so you can live off my money, right? The Dave that I know can never be sorry. I won't fall for this lie you call an apology.
Not so, Fiona. I confess, I did try move money from your account and realized you had changed the password.
I knew it. Dave. I know you so well.
But that is not why I am here. Fiona, God gave me an encounter and warned me sternly about how I have treated you these years. I was so afraid, I then realized how foolish and wicked I have been.
What? Wow.
Yes, Fiona, I'm so ashamed of myself. Please forgive me and come home with me. I will ask for you parents' forgiveness too, for mistreating their daughter, and I will apologize to the kids for how I have treated their mother.
Dave, this is too much for me. I need time to think it through. I forgave you even before you asked, but forgetting is hard. I don't think I am ready yet to come home with you. I am still very afraid, my soul is still very wounded. I don't know if this is real, I don't know what to expect. I need time to heal. Besides, my parents booked me up for therapy since I got here, and I still have more sessions to go.
I understand, Fiona. Please take your time, I hope it won't be long.
I don't know too.